Salam! That is hello in Arabic. My name is Neysa Anderson and this is my cultural learning exercise on Egypt. Today I'm going to share with you an authentic Egyptian dish called Koshari. And to help share that with you is my friend Mustafa.
Hey, salam everyone. Hi Neysa, how are you doing?
Hi! Well, if you'll excuse us, our lo samahat.
Lo samaht.
We'll work on that later. We'll get to talking about this food. Okay, so that's the food. Now let's talk about what's in it.
Alright, so we got the thick short rice, which is one of the main ingredients in koshari, and we got some cooked chickpeas. Another main ingredient also. We got macaroni. We're gonna boil that, add that to the rice, and we got some lentils. Okay, and I see here you got this small thing. What is this, Neysa?
Oh, this is some spices that my friend from Jordan threw together for me. It's a mixture of all his favorite cultural flavors.
Awesome, Neysa, awesome. We're definitely gonna need that. And okay, we can add that actually to this tomato sauce. Okay, we're gonna boil that. We're gonna cook it for 5 minutes, and we're gonna top the koshari with it.
Now that we know about the ingredients, now we're gonna cut it up. So for this particular dish, I'm gonna cut the onion in half, and then I'm gonna cut it into smaller pieces, which is better suited for this dish. So then we're gonna cut it long ways. I'm gonna cut it down the middle so that we have some larger slices of onions, because that works best for this dish. And now we can head to the kitchen. So we're going to start by making the rice. We're going to put 2 cups water to 1 cup rice. So step 1 with the rice, done. So now we're going to boil our lentils. We've got 1 cup of lentils. And then step 2, done. Now we're going to boil our macaroni. We've also got 1 cup of macaroni. Step 3, done. Then we're going to open up our sauce. Could you help us out?
Yeah, sure. Here. Let's put this in. Let's put this in the pan. Add some water to it. Some spices. Heat it up a little bit. Get it ready for the koshari. And alright, yeah, that's great. Now let's add some more spices to it. Let's see what we got. Black pepper to the sauce. And add a little bit of some cayenne pepper, because we also want it to be a bit hotter than...
We're also going to add some chili pepper. And these are our own combinations of seasonings based off the way he does it when he's in his
kitchen.
So,
and we're gonna add a little bit of garlic to it, just to add more flavor. Alright, now let's get that to a boiling degree and start cooking.
So now we're going to start draining our macaroni and adding everything to the rice.
Alright, so we're gonna put the onions in a pan, cook them till they become a bit dark. We're gonna put some spices on the rice and the macaroni, and then
going to add the lentils. We need to add the lentils.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and add the lentils to the...
Let's do it. Alright, go ahead, Neysa. Let me put the onions in the pan.
Okay, so now we're going to saute our onions till they're a little bit brown. We're going to add garlic to it too?
We don't have to.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so now we're just about finished. We're going to combine the chickpeas that have just finished cooking with the rest of our mix here. So we're just going to bring those over here to mix in with the rice and the lentils and the macaroni. Okay, so now we're pretty much done. All we're going to do is combine this with the sauce and then top it with some of the onions.
All right. Let's do it this way, Neysa. Let's put the koshari in the bowls. Add the onions on it, and then just top it off with the sauce.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's do that. Cool.
All right. Let's go ahead and dig in and try this.
Let's go. Okay. So why don't you go first? Tell me what you think, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give you my impression.
Yeah.
Is it good enough for me to try it?
I don't know. You might want me to cook it for you from now on.
Are you serious about that? All right. Okay. I can't. Okay. Let's see. I bet you it was good because, you know, I contributed too, so I'm not saying. No, seriously, everything came out good. The macaroni is cooked pretty well. The rice isn't overcooked. It's not undercooked. It's just perfect. I feel like we needed the sauce just to give it more moisture and just, you know, and also add flavor to it.
I think that the sauce has a lot of spice to it. It has good heat.
Yeah.
I like the spice in the sauce. It's really good. And the onions, the caramelized onions are just fantastic. All right, we're gonna go ahead and tear this up. We'll get back with you.
All right.
Mustafa.
Yep.
So when I was researching Egypt, I ran across a couple things I'd like to ask you about.
All right, sure, go ahead.
So I read that when families get together and they are eating their meals together, that they will usually sit on the floor and eat from one bowl, and they'll usually eat with their hands. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So yeah, we do actually eat on the floor. It just depends on which kind of food it is. With koshari, you don't have to do it that way because koshari, like even Egyptians actually eat koshari with spoons, you know. But if you were asking about when we'll actually sit around the large plate and eat with our hands, it will be mostly with rice and things that require, you know, that require hands. Just like meat and with the bones, you still need to use your hands to remove the meat off the bones, you know. Same way with the chicken, same way with the fish, you know. So that's why we actually use our hands to eat, because it's just easier, you know.
So another thing I'd like to know about, you've visited Egypt. You know what it's like there. Can you tell me a little bit about the things you saw and a little bit about the people?
So Egypt was always one of those countries that I always, like, I've been to Egypt when I was 9 years old, 8 years old, and I always wanted to go back. It's just the people are so welcoming, so humble, and they respect tourists, and you know, it's just a great atmosphere when you're in Cairo. The city is so busy. They got huge markets. There's just stores everywhere. You can go to the pyramids half an hour away, you know, drive from Cairo. You can go to Sharm el-Sheikh and Al-Ghardaqa. Both of these cities are on the sea. A lot of foreign people go there. There are beaches, casinos, nightclubs, you know, the modern life for foreign tourists, you know.
So, can you tell me a little bit more about this food that we have eaten? I read that this particular meal that we cooked has been around for thousands of years,
Right.
and they're eating it today the same exact way that they ate it before.
So it is actually it is an original dish from Egypt. It was made thousands, like Egyptians used to make it. You know, used to have it for the, thousands of years ago. You know.
So when you were in Egypt, what are some of the things that you did that you would recommend for somebody who would want to visit Egypt to do that you wouldn't just find by watching the Travel Channel or getting a tour guide?
Alright, so Egypt is one of the largest countries in the Middle East, so it's more open-minded than, let's say, where I come from, Saudi Arabia. You know, so they got something for everyone. You know, you can go to the desert, see the pyramids, ride motorcycles in the desert. You know, you can go to Al-Ghardaqa or Sharm el-Sheikh, the two cities that I mentioned before, and you can actually do water sports over there, whatever. You know, like water skiing, jet skis, all these kind of stuff. You know, you can do that. Or you can also, if you want to live have a modern day and just party or go shopping or something, that's also available. So you can go to nightclubs, you can go to casinos, you can go to malls, you can do whatever, anything you want is there, you know.
Lastly, I'd like to know why would this meal that we just cooked combine all of the things that it just combined? That's an odd combination of things that we over here probably would not eat. And also, what makes you guys combine the spices that you do?
Okay. Their income is very low, so they try to make the most from what they have, you know. And that's that's why you find rice, macaroni, chickpeas, you know. All these things are very simple, and you can just, you know, it's just it's just each culture makes their food in a way that fits their lifestyle, and I guess that's how it works for Egyptians. They use they use what they have to make the most, I guess.
So Mustafa, do you think that you could help me with the pronunciations of some commonly used words? So how about yes? Naam.
Just naam.
Naam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Naam.
Okay, what about do you speak English?
تتكلم إنجليزي.
تتكلم إنجليزي.
Right. إنجليزي.
إنجليزي.
Yeah.
Okay. تتكلم
إنجليزي.
إنجليزي. إنجليزي.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what about sorry?
If it was for me, it would be Asif. If it's for you, it's Asfa.
Asfa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
What
yeah.
about no?
La.
La.
Just la.
La. Okay.
Yeah.
So we already determined at the beginning that hello was
Salam.
salam.
Right.
But it can also be hala.
Hala, salam alaikum, you know. Yeah. All these are words, you know. And like, if you say hala to me, I would say ahlain. It's like twice as hala. Okay, but salam, I could say salam back. If you say salam alaikum, I would have to say wa alaikum salam.
So this is my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't understand. How would you say I don't understand?
Ma fahamt.
Ma faham.
Ma
Ma
fahamt.
faham.
Alright.
Well, to
You get it.
close this, I would like to thank you. So how do you say thank you?
Shukran.
Shukran for helping me today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ah, that food was so good.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think I learned a lot today about your culture and the food and the language.
Well, what you cooked was great, Neysa. Thank you very much. Appreciate your hospitality.
Well, thanks for watching. What was that word for goodbye again?
Salam.
Salam.